Welcome to our channel where we uncover the hidden gems of coin collecting. Today we are diving deep into the fascinating history and extraordinary value of the 1977 no-mint-mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. You might be holding on to a small fortune without even realizing it. Stick around as we explore why this particular penny is worth an astonishing $56,359 in the current market and how you can identify whether you have one of these rare coins. The 1977 Lincoln penny is part of the long-standing series that began in 1909 to honor the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln. This penny features the iconic bust of Lincoln on the obverse side, while the reverse showcases the Lincoln Memorial, which was introduced in 1959 to replace the wheat penny design. Now you may be wondering what makes the 1977 no-mint-mark Lincoln penny so valuable. The answer lies in several key factors which include rarity, condition, and historical significance. While the Philadelphia Mint produced a large number of these pennies, most were circulated heavily, making well-preserved examples extremely difficult to find. The absence of a mint mark indicates that the coin was struck in Philadelphia, but some rare error variations and exceptionally high-grade specimens have skyrocketed in value among collectors. One of the biggest reasons why this penny has gained such a high market price is the demand for high-grade specimens. A regular 1977 Lincoln penny in circulated condition may only be worth a few cents to a couple of dollars. However, if the coin is in pristine condition, graded MS-67 or higher by professional grading services, its value can increase exponentially. In fact, in a recent auction, a flawless 1977 no-mint-mark Lincoln penny fetched an unbelievable price of $56,359. Coin collectors and numismatists always look for certain characteristics that make a coin stand out. To determine if your 1977 Lincoln penny has significant value, you should check for key attributes such as a sharp strike, minimal surface marks, and a bright red luster. The better the condition, the higher the value. Another factor that can add to the value of a 1977 Lincoln penny is any notable minting errors. Some coins exhibit double dies, off-center strikes, or other anomalies that make them extremely valuable. While these errors are rare, they are highly sought after by collectors and can significantly raise the price of a coin. If you believe you have a valuable 1977 no-mint-mark Lincoln penny, the first step is to have it professionally graded by a reputable coin grading service such as the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation or the Professional Coin Grading Service. Having a certified grade can help verify the authenticity and quality of the coin, which is essential when selling it at auction or to private collectors. When it comes to selling your valuable penny, there are several options available. Coin auctions, both online and in person, can attract high-end collectors willing to pay top dollar. Reputable online marketplaces such as eBay, Heritage Auctions, or Stax Bowers can also be great platforms to sell rare coins. Additionally, local coin dealers and numismatic clubs can offer insights and help connect you with potential buyers. The value of rare coins fluctuates over time based on demand, market trends, and collector interest. If you are lucky enough to own a high-grade 1977 Lincoln penny, now might be the perfect time to cash in on its extraordinary value. Keeping up with numismatic news and auction results can help you determine the best timing for selling your rare coin. In conclusion, the 1977 no-mint-mark Lincoln penny is more than just a simple piece of currency. It holds historical significance and can be worth an incredible amount of money if found in pristine condition or with a rare error. Always check your change, because you never know if you might be holding a valuable treasure in your hands. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins, valuable pennies, and hidden treasures in your pocket change, be sure to subscribe to our channel, like this video, and leave a comment below about your most interesting coin find. Thank you for watching and happy collecting! Hello, and welcome to our deep dive into the fascinating world of coin collecting. Today, we're focusing on the 1988 Lincoln penny without a mint mark, a coin that, under certain circumstances, has garnered significant attention and value among collectors. Historical context of the 1988 Lincoln penny. The Lincoln penny, first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth, has undergone several design changes. In 1959, to mark the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth, the reverse side was updated to feature the Lincoln Memorial, a design that continued through 2008. The 1988 Lincoln penny falls within this period, showcasing the enduring legacy of one of America's most revered presidents. Minting details and composition in 1988, the U.S. Mint produced pennies at 3 locations. Philadelphia Mint, approximately 6,092,810,000 pennies were minted without a mint mark. USA Coinbook plus 2 Silver Recyclers plus 2 coinvaluechecker.com plus 2 Denver Mint, around 5,253,740,443 pennies were produced, bearing the D Mint mark. Silver Recyclers San Francisco Mint, approximately 3,262,948 proof pennies were struck, featuring the S Mint mark. Antiques Know-How plus 2 Silver Recyclers plus 2 coinvaluechecker.com plus 2 Notably, starting in 1982, the composition of pennies shifted from primarily copper to a copper-plated zinc format, consisting of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper, with a total weight of 2.5 grams. Antiques Know-How plus 2 USA Coinbook plus 2 coinvaluechecker.com plus 2 General Valuation of the 1988 No Mint Mark Penny. Typically, 1988 pennies without a mint mark, especially those that have been in circulation, hold a value equivalent to their face value, 1 cent. However, uncirculated coins, particularly those graded MS 65 RD, Mint State 65 Red, can command a modest premium, often around 30 cents. Silver Recyclers plus 1 USA Coinbook plus 1 The exceptional case, a penny worth $1.70, $4.53, while standard 1988 no mint mark pennies may not be highly valuable. Certain unique specimens can fetch substantial sums. For instance, a 1988 penny with a significant minting error or in an extraordinary state of preservation could attract considerable attention from collectors. However, it's important to note that such high valuations are rare and typically associated with coins featuring notable errors or exceptional grades. Factors influencing value. Several factors can significantly impact the value of a 1988 Lincoln penny. Minting errors. Coins with errors, such as die breaks, off-center strikes, or double denominations, are highly sought after. For example, a 1988 penny struck on a dime planchet, a double denomination error, graded MS 66, sold for $1,080 in August 2022. TOKOK condition and grade. The coin's condition plays a crucial role in its valuation. Coins without wear, scratches, or discoloration, especially those with a red RD designation indicating original luster, are more valuable. For instance, a 1988 penny graded MS 68 Red sold for $399.50 in March 2016. TOKOK market demand. The coin collecting market's dynamics can influence prices. Coins that are rare or have unique features may see increased demand, driving up their value. Silver Recyclers plus 1 Tokok plus 1 The U.S. Sun plus 1 Silver Recyclers plus 1 While the average 1988 no mint mark Lincoln penny may not hold significant monetary value, exceptional specimens with unique errors or in pristine condition can be worth considerable amounts. If you believe you possess such a coin, it's advisable to have it professionally graded and appraised to determine its true value. Coin collecting is a nuanced field where rarity, condition, and demand intersect to establish a coin's worth. Thank you for joining us in exploring the intriguing nuances of the 1988 Lincoln penny. If you have any questions or own a unique coin, feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. Happy collecting! Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you love coin collecting, rare finds, and numismatic treasures, then you're in the right place. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most exciting modern pennies in recent years, the 2019 D. Lincoln 1-cent penny. This coin has been making waves in the collector's market, with one recently selling for an astonishing $11,000. But what makes this penny so special? How can you identify one? And could you have one sitting in your pocket change right now? Stick around because we're going to break down everything you need to know about this valuable coin, its history, key features, and what makes it worth big money. The history of the 2019 D. Lincoln penny. The 2019 D. Lincoln penny was struck at the Denver Mint as part of the standard penny production for that year. The design features the classic bust of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, a design that has been in use since 1909, originally created by Victor David Brenner. The reverse displays the shield design, which was introduced in 2010 to symbolize Lincoln's preservation of the Union. While this penny was produced in large numbers, certain rare errors and varieties make some examples incredibly valuable. Mintage and production details. In 2019, the U.S. Mint produced billions of pennies, and the Denver Mint struck a significant portion of these. The 2019 D pennies are common in circulation, but as with all modern coins, error coins and high-grade specimens can command impressive prices. Collectors seek out these coins in pristine condition, known as mint state, as well as those with unique errors that occurred during the minting process. Why is the 2019 D penny worth $11,000? Now, let's get to the $1 million, or rather, the $11,000 question. What makes this penny so valuable? There are two key factors that contribute to its high value: condition and rarity. High-grade specimens. A major reason a 2019 D penny could be worth thousands of dollars is its condition. Coins that are graded at MS68 or higher by PCGS or NGC are considered rare because the majority of coins in circulation suffer from scratches, nicks, and other imperfections. Only a few flawless specimens exist, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar for them. Rare minting errors. Some 2019 D pennies have been found with significant mint errors. These errors could include off-center strikes, doubled dies, missing letters, or other anomalies caused during the minting process. The more dramatic and well-documented the error, the higher the value of the coin. Some extreme examples have been auctioned for thousands of dollars. Recent market trends and auction sales. Collectors and numismatists are always on the lookout for these rare finds. Recently, a 2019 D Lincoln penny in nearly perfect MS68 plus condition was sold at auction for approximately $11,000. This is an extraordinary price for a modern penny, but it demonstrates the demand for high-quality error coins and top-tier graded specimens. How to find a valuable 2019 D penny. If you want to check if you have one of these rare pennies, here's what you should do. Inspect your 2019 D pennies for unusual features, such as misstrikes, die cracks, or doubling. Use a magnifying glass or coin loop to look for any mint errors. Consider getting your coin professionally graded if you believe it is in high condition or has a notable error. Compare your coin with known valuable specimens to see if you might have a match. Where to sell a rare penny. If you find a high-grade or error 2019 D penny, you might want to sell it to a collector or auction house. The best places to sell rare pennies include professional coin grading services, PCGS or NGC, for authentication and grading, online auction sites like eBay, Heritage Auctions, or Great Collections. Coin dealers and numismatic shows where experts can assess your coin's value, local coin shops, though they may offer lower prices compared to auction sales. The 2019 D Lincoln penny might look like an ordinary 1-cent piece, but as we've seen today, certain rare examples can be worth thousands of dollars. Whether it's a perfect high-grade specimen or a dramatic mint error, collectors are willing to pay big money for these unique coins. So the next time you're sorting through your spare change, be sure to check for a 2019 D penny. You never know. You could be holding onto a fortune. If you found this video helpful and informative, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss out on more valuable coin discoveries. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting. Thanks for tuning in. Do you have a 2019 D Lincoln penny? Have you ever found a rare coin in your pocket change? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for more coin collecting videos. See you in the next one. Welcome back to the channel where we uncover hidden treasures in everyday pocket change. If you have a 1998 D Lincoln penny, you might be sitting on a small fortune. This video will break down the history of the 1998 D penny, why some of them are worth thousands of dollars, and how you can determine if you have one of these valuable coins. Stay tuned until the end to learn how a single 1998 D Lincoln penny recently sold for an astounding $39 for 56. History of the 1998 D Lincoln penny. The Lincoln cent has been in circulation for over a century, first introduced in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. The design, created by Victor David Brenner, has undergone various changes over the decades, but the obverse has remained consistent with Lincoln's profile. The reverse design featured the wheat ears from 1909 to 1958, followed by the Lincoln Memorial design from 1959 to 2008 before transitioning to the shield design in 2010 inches 1998. The Denver Mint produced millions of Lincoln cents, bearing the D Mint mark under the date on the obverse side. Most of these pennies are common, but certain errors and varieties make some of them extremely valuable. One of the key factors determining the high value of specific 1998 D pennies is the presence of a rare and highly sought-after die variety known as the wide AM reverse, what makes the 1998 D Lincoln penny valuable. While the standard 1998 D Lincoln cent is worth just face value in circulated condition, certain rare varieties and errors can command thousands of dollars at auction. One of the most significant error varieties for this year is the wide AM reverse variety. Typically, the letters A and M in America on the reverse of the coin should be close together, nearly touching, which is the standard design for business strike pennies of this era. However, due to a die mix-up at the U.S. Mint, some 1998 pennies were struck using a proof reverse die, which had a noticeably wider gap between the A and M. This wide AM variety is highly collectible and significantly increases the value of the coin. Another major factor affecting the value is the condition or grade of the coin. Coins in pristine condition, especially those graded MS67 or higher by a professional grading service such as PCGS or NGC, can fetch thousands of dollars. Coins with full luster, sharp details, and no major scratches or marks are the most desirable. How to identify a valuable 1998 D Lincoln penny. To determine whether you have a rare and valuable 1998 D Lincoln penny, follow these steps. First, examine the reverse of the coin under a magnifying glass. Look at the spacing between the letters A and M in America. If there is a noticeable gap, you may have the rare wide AM variety. Second, check for any doubling on the lettering, date, or mint mark. Some 1998 D pennies exhibit doubling, which can further increase their value. Third, assess the overall condition of your coin. If it appears nearly flawless, consider having it professionally graded. Coins with high grades are in much higher demand among collectors and investors. Current market value and record sales. The value of the 1998 D Lincoln penny depends on the rarity, condition, and demand among collectors. Standard 1998 D pennies in circulated condition are only worth face value, while uncirculated examples can be worth a few dollars. However, wide AM varieties in high grades can fetch significant sums. Recent auction records have shown that high-grade examples of the 1998 D wide AM penny have sold for thousands of dollars. In a shocking sale, a near-perfect MS68 example of this coin sold for an incredible $39,456. This proves that rare pennies can still be found in circulation and might be hiding in your pocket change or coin collection. If you have a 1998 D Lincoln penny, take a closer look to see if it might be a rare variety worth serious money. Check for the wide AM error, assess the condition, and consider having it graded if it appears uncirculated. With values reaching into the tens of thousands, this small coin could be a life-changing find. Do you have any rare pennies in your collection? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more coin collecting tips and valuable discoveries. Thanks for watching and happy hunting! Welcome back to another exciting video where we dive deep into the world of rare coins. Today we are talking about the incredible and highly valuable 1970 D Mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. This coin has captured the attention of collectors around the world, and for good reason. Its fascinating history, unique characteristics, and skyrocketing market value make it a must-have for any serious numismatist. By the end of this video, you will understand exactly why this coin is worth a lot of money and why collectors are willing to pay up to $89,563 for a single specimen. First, let us start with a bit of history. The 1970 Lincoln cent was minted in Denver, as indicated by the D mint mark just below the date on the obverse side of the coin. The Lincoln penny itself has been in circulation since 1909, when it was first introduced to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the obverse features the right-facing profile of President Lincoln, while the reverse at that time displayed the famous wheat ear design. However, in 1959, the reverse was changed to feature the Lincoln Memorial, a design by Frank Gasparo, in honor of the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. This design remained in circulation until 2008, after which the coin underwent further changes. The 1970 D penny is significant because it was struck during a time of transition in U.S. coinage. While millions of these coins were produced, some rare variations and errors have made certain specimens exceptionally valuable. The most famous among these is the 1970 S small date variety, but the 1970 D penny has also gained recognition due to its own unique attributes. One of the reasons that some 1970 D pennies are worth so much money is due to errors and variations. Among the most sought after are double die obverse and reverse errors, off-center strikes, and over-mint marks. These errors occur during the minting process when the die strikes the coin improperly, leading to doubling effects or misalignments. Collectors are always on the lookout for these anomalies because they increase the rarity and desirability of the coin. Another key factor in the value of a 1970 D Lincoln penny is its condition. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state 70, with higher grades fetching premium prices. A typical circulated 1970 D penny might only be worth its face value, but an uncirculated specimen in mint state condition with sharp details and a bright red luster can command astonishing prices at auction. Recently, a top-graded example of this coin sold for an astounding $89,563, a price that reflects both its rarity and the high demand among collectors. Now, let us talk about how to identify a valuable 1970 D penny. If you have a 1970 D penny in your collection or come across one in your spare change, here are some things to look for. First, examine the coin closely for any doubling effects on the date, lettering, or Lincoln's profile. Use a magnifying glass or microscope to check for subtle doubling, which can significantly increase the coin's value. Next, check the overall condition of the coin. Coins with sharp details, full luster, and no significant damage will always be worth more. If your penny appears to be in exceptionally good condition, consider having it graded by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. The demand for rare pennies continues to grow as more collectors enter the numismatic hobby. Auctions and online marketplaces are the best places to track the latest prices and trends for valuable coins like the 1970 D penny. Coin shows and numismatic events also provide excellent opportunities to buy, sell, and trade these rare pieces. If you are lucky enough to own a rare and valuable 1970 D Lincoln penny, you may be sitting on a small fortune. Whether you are a collector, investor, or just someone with an interest in rare coins, it is always worth taking a closer look at the pennies in your pocket. Who knows? You might be holding on to a hidden gem that could change your life. That is all for today's video. If you enjoyed learning about the 1970 D Lincoln penny and its incredible value, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update on rare and valuable coins. Let us know in the comments if you have any rare coins in your collection or if you have ever come across a valuable penny in your spare change. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.